Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Sevilla hosted Barcelona in a clash in La Liga at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. 3-0 is how it ended, courtesy of goals from Robert Lewandowski, Eric Garcia as well as Rafinha. In this video we will be taking a look at how Xavi tried to adapt Barcelona's style in order to win this game. But before we do, please do subscribe to the channel as it will help us a lot. Also like my Facebook page to join our Facebook family. Link will be in the description. Sevilla of course looked to press Barcelona really high. However, it is also important to note that Sevilla didn't have a particular setup of how they were to press, so they were pretty much all over the place, and I think that in many ways Barcelona were really lucky that this was the case with Sevilla. So when Sevilla looked to play out from the back, Xavi tried to bait them by fielding an extremely high line in order to encourage them to play in behind of that high line. So when Sevilla would look to actually play the ball in behind from centre back straight into the winger or the striker, they would usually be offside. This is why Sevilla in the first 20 minutes was offside for whooping 6 times. This high line usually had 3 outcomes for Sevilla. The first one is when the centre back would actually look to play the ball in behind, they weren't accurate enough so they would lose the ball. Secondly, when they would play the ball long, it's usually one of Barca's centre backs who would get the ball. And then number 3 is when they would play the ball in behind the defense, it's the Stegen that got to the ball first. Xavi was very adamant on letting Sevilla exploit the space in behind the defense line, even if Jules Koundé had to go and pick up their left winger. That meant that Xavi was willing to let the whole back line drift across, even if it meant that Sergio Busquets had to help in the build-up as well. This did not allow Sevilla to stretch Barca. Also because the play was so back and forward, Barcelona mainly defended in a 4-2-3-1 when they were stabilized. Because Sevilla was pressing extremely high, even when Barcelona looked to play out from the back, it is important to know that Barcelona was helped a lot because of the fact that Sevilla didn't have a specific pressing shape. Sergio Busquets even dropped back, but Barcelona still went long, especially to Ousmane Dembele, where they would actually look to counter them and get the balls upfield. That's why many of you guys noticed that the tiki-taka was actually lost and long balls was used very commonly for Barcelona. So when building up, along with Sevilla's very high pressure, it was weird to notice that Gavin Pedri was staying a very odd distance away from Sergio Busquets. This is why Barcelona couldn't string a few passes together with the normal double pivot that we usually employ. And Sevilla mainly pressed in a man-to-man system where they looked to put pressure on Barcelona. And this was a common theme and a very big problem, especially with the high line that they kept as well. When in open play, Sevilla had something that looked like a 4-2-4 formation when they used to press. And this helped Barcelona a whole lot, because Barcelona, when they had the ball, they could actually do something like a target man with Lewandowski, where Sergio Busquets can pin somebody, where Ronaldo Araujo would dribble forward and actually look to play the ball straight into Lewandowski. Barcelona totally skipped the tiki-taka way, but it was necessary to win the game. Jules Koundé started to invert in order to draw them narrow and leave Rafinha in one-on-one situations. Xavi also went forward into the half space to give him opportunities and also options to pass the ball. Later on, to control the game, Xavi actually went as a double pivot next to Sergio Busquets. And in order to even pin them back more, Xavi also was worried about the back two that could be exposed. Therefore, he had Jordi Alba moving forward in order to bring them backward and pin them even back more. Ousmane Dembele would also later on invert into the half space in order for Jordi Alba to make overlap, and that turned Sevilla's back four into a back five. Now this is the common perception that people had, and everybody had to come back. This left acres of space for Barcelona to exploit on the wings, as Sevilla had a weird shape now and they were forced into something that they didn't want to do. And this is how Barcelona actually won the game. So that will be all from my side today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video. I do want to thank each and every one of you who have been subscribing and watching my videos, the commenters as well, the guys who like to talk to me. We have actually created the Facebook page, so if you want to join that, a link will be in the description to stay up to date with each other and then just to have communications as well. Link will be in the description. Thank you very much. Keep safe. See you in the next one.